Power Prep Sports Network, once again here with head baseball coach at Samson High School, head coach Lucas Davis. Coach Davis got a big spring break tournament coming up next week, a wooden bat tournament. Coach, if you would, explain to all the viewers out there how that got started, who's going to be in it, how does that work?
A few years ago, I got it together, and we did some wooden bat tournaments when I was in college up at Faulkner, and it really allows the pitchers to honestly get by with pitches they normally wouldn't get by with, or allows them to, it's smaller sweet spots on the bats with the wood bats and stuff, and it makes the hitters have to be a little bit better, take a little better approach and all at the plate and things like that. But I started doing it back when I was at Zion Chapel, but we really started doing it even more and expanding it when I got here to Samson about 5 years ago. And now we've expanded it throughout the county, and now we've got up to 8 teams in it. Like this year we have us, Highland Home, Carroll High, Goshen, Geneva County, Slocum, Rehoboth, and Kinston are all in it this year. There'll be 4 teams at our place on Monday, and 4 teams will be in Slocum on Monday as well. Now, on Tuesday of next week, depending on how they do on Monday, all games will be at Geneva County High School baseball field. The way it works right now, we have 2 pools. The pool that'll be here in Samson will be Samson and Goshen will play at 3 o'clock, and Highland Home and Carroll will play at 1 o'clock, will be the first game, And then in Slocum on Monday, the first game will consist of Geneva County and Kinston, and the second game, Slocum and Rehoboth. The way we're doing it, we'll have a consolation bracket as well as a winner's bracket at the same time. It's not a double elimination tournament or anything, but the way we're doing it that way, each pool is every team is guaranteed 3 games, and with the pitching rules this day and time, it's tough to get a whole lot of games to do a double elimination tournament with 8 teams in it. So.
All right. Well, going to the wooden bat, that all teams have to use a wooden bat. Or they all have to supply their own wooden bats?
We supply at least 2 in each dugout, but we also give the freedom for each team to bring their own, and each player for that matter, bring their own wood bats. The downfall for that is they can become costly as far as depending on what the quality of wood bats and things like that. But usually we get the wood composites to where you don't have to worry about them as many breaking and things like that that you would with normal just cheap wood bats as far as that goes.
All right. Well, just talking about cost for that, what's generally to just get your average good wooden bat? What's that?
Anywhere from 75 to 100. Well, usually around $150. You can get up the higher end. There's some brands like Bombat and things like that are up to $200 a bat, which you can pay a metal bat, for that much. But we're not going to get into the whole. We don't go in and buy the Bombats per se, but we do get the mid grade as far as that goes for the wood composites. But you can a lot of these wood bats, depending on how they're made, just depends on as far as prices can be just as good. It's just like a car that you go and buy. You can get a really good, cheap, car just, for much less cost-wise as you do for an expensive one, and get the same miles out of each one. So,
well, I'll tell you, I know it's exciting. It's not something that a lot of fans see high school players using wooden bats. So now, once both pools come together, there'll be a champion, or
the way that it works is if you win on the first day, as long as you stay in the winner's bracket, you'll end up eventually advancing to the actual championship for the whole tournament. But we also have the consolation bracket that if you lose the first round, it's really key to win that first round game, because if you lose that first round game, you're in the consolation bracket for the rest of the time. And we have consolation champions that we'll have on one side of the bracket, and then actual champions for the tournament on the other side of the bracket.
All right. Well, Coach, it sounds like an exciting time for baseball for next week. Hopefully all the weather is going to play in your favor. I know that probably the most difficult thing that'll be for everybody that's participating in it is to keep their guys focused, because it is spring break. But hey, listen, thank you for your time today. Good luck. Hopefully There'll be folks that turn out. We're going to get your schedule up on our Facebook page, and hope you do well.
Appreciate it. Thank you.